Welcome to Stuff and Whiskey. I'm Josh.
And I'm Erin.
And today we're talking about the top 5 bourbons to level up your collection.
Welcome to the channel, bringing a real-world perspective to the real-world whiskey consumer. What are we sipping?
We got some Stellum Black Label Equinox Blend, a 117 proof powerhouse.
Yes, if you want to see what we thought about this bottle, be sure to check out our upcoming Friday video. And in order to do that, you should like this video and then also hit the bell icon to be notified
down there
when our videos come up. Before we go any further, let's give a minute to our video sponsor today, Shaker and Spoon.
If you're anything like us, then Shaker and Spoon is going to make perfect sense to you.
Yep.
We like cocktails, we like convenience, and that's exactly what they're all about.
In a nice little box.
Absolutely. First box up, we went with All Eyes on Rye, which has a baklava sour, a Creole sling, whatever that is, we're going to find out, and a Homestead Old Fashioned because it's the most classic of cocktails, and we're going to put their ingredients to the test. With that said, let's get into this box. You get a fancy little card that tells you all your terminology and techniques that you need.
You need those
Can't
tips
beat
and
that.
tricks.
Absolutely.
Ooh, we got some
All right.
lemons.
Got some lemons.
These are nice lemons.
Ooh, we got some baklava syrup.
I love how everything is perfectly portioned. That makes me so happy because you're not wasteful.
And now we make the cocktail.
First, we're gonna start with adding 1 egg white,
Piece of cake.
and 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice.
And we need our bitters. So there we go, all set there. And we need 3/4 of an ounce of baklava syrup. Just gonna eyeball this with the jigger here. Boy, it is dark and, well, syrupy. There
Go
we
figure.
go. And of course we need our 2 ounces of rye whiskey, because it wouldn't be a cocktail without the good stuff.
Nope.
Now we dry shake it without ice. Then we fill the shaker up with ice, and we get this thing frosty. And now we double strain. We let this settle for about 20 seconds per the instructions, and then we add a few drops of bitters to the top to finish it. Bottoms up.
All right. Okay.
You like it?
I was a little nervous because of that egg white. I've never had a drink with egg white in it before.
You never had whiskey sours have egg whites in them.
I don't drink whiskey sours. Interesting.
Oh, that's good.
I like the cardamom.
That's good. The cardamom and the lemon juice together work out so well. Yeah, wow, that's a good cocktail.
If you want to expand your horizons and try some cool drinks like I just did, go use our link in the video description below and put in the code STUFF at checkout to get $20 off your subscription.
That said, let's get back to the video. All right, let's set this to the side and talk about our main topic as we take a sip. So this idea came from the YouTube channel, The Bourbon Hutch. Small channel, but the guy is really cool, really laid back, and has a really good perspective on whiskey. So we'll put a link to him down below, but we thought it was such a good idea, we thought we'd put our own spin on it. The top 5 bourbons to level up your bourbon collection. Our categories are gonna be a little different than his, but you, again, should check his out. We're gonna start off with the beginner splurge bottle.
Yeah.
You're somebody that has a couple of bottles of whiskey, they're all lower proof. Maybe you've spent $20 or $30 on a bottle, but you haven't expanded any far beyond that.
Yep.
We're still gonna keep the proof low, but we're gonna bump the flavor up, and it's gonna come at a little bit of a cost. This is a product that's readily available on pretty much any shelf, and it's gonna be Old Forester 1910. This product has absolutely surprised us in blind tastings as to how much we liked it. If you don't see this in your market, you could substitute Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. We just happen to like 1910 a little bit more.
Yeah. This is like pancakes and syrup.
Yeah, absolutely. And if that sounds good to you, then this is absolutely worth the $50 price of admission and well worth upgrading your beginner collection into this bottle right here. Next up, we're going to take the leap from low proof up to a slightly higher proof point because most of your bottles might be in the 90s. We're going to jump up to 100 proof and bottled in bond. Now, you're looking at early times bottled in bond here, and we should caveat this by saying that almost inevitably, if you're watching this channel, the real answer here is Wild Turkey 101. Or you know what? Let's just go ahead and jump all the way up to Rare Breed because we tend to find that it drinks under proof, and it is our favorite.
Yes.
But with something like this, it's a little bit more of a mass market, approachable palate pour. I mean, it appeals to everybody. It's very sweet, also syrupy, and it just has all the classic Kentucky bourbon flavors that you would like, and it has blown us away in blind tastings as well, which is kind of a theme for this list here. Our third category is going to be something unique. Maybe you've got your 90 to 100 proof stuff worked out, mostly readily available stuff on the shelf, and you want to branch out to something a little different.
Something maybe someone else won't have.
Right. You have some friends over to have a little bit of a bottle share, and you want to be able to have something that they've not ever tried before.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's something they have tried, but not in this exact variation.
Yep.
That's going to be, for us, Angel's Envy store picks. These are available in a lot of markets. They just sit around. The regular Angel's Envy is a product a lot of people have tried. It's a beautiful bottle, but it's low proof, and the flavor profile when it's watered down isn't to everybody's liking. This stuff though, cask strength, this particular single barrel is 107.6 proof, and it is absolutely fantastic.
And the store picks they vary from pick to pick. So no one's going to have, very few people will have this exact pick.
This bottle in particular is like dessert. It's like raspberry cheesecake. It's fantastic. We can't say enough good things about Angel's Envy picks. They do come with a little bit of a steep price tag, but we've never had a bad one. And this particular one is probably our favorite one we've ever tried. Next up is going to be our high proof hitter. And this is bumping the proof way up. And we want to get something that's got some punch, some impact, some depth and richness, that's going to bring you that really classic Kentucky profile with a lot of proof that you can still find. That's not always a combination that's available out there. But for this category, Lucky 7 14-year proprietor is the easy answer in our mind. This is available in a lot of markets. And I say available with an asterisk. You can order this directly from their website if it's not distributed where you're at. And if it is distributed where you're at, like us, then you just have to keep your eyes peeled, because these are single barrels. They're not going to release all the time. Just keep your eyes peeled, because these are really, really good. Word on the street is it's source 1792 Barton distillate. And aged Barton distillate is some of our absolute favorite bourbon, especially mine. It's like a special occasion pour for me. I like it so much. So the fact that these are available out there for $150 for this age statement and this high of proof, this particular one being 128.5 proof, is absolutely a fantastic deal.
It's a high proof hitter for sure.
The price tag's high, but let me tell you, it's worth it. Last but not least is going to be something rare, but still findable. Little bit different in this way, but it is going to be still single barrels, and these are going to be Nashville Barrel Company, which you can order directly from Nashville Barrel Company's website if they're not in your market for their single barrels. But if you can't find these and they don't ship to your state, then look out for Copper and Cask. Both of these are going to be sourced MGP distillate from Indiana. But the thing that is so rare and kind of remarkable about these bottles is the fact that they are so much darker than their age statement would ever imply. Our favorite thing to do from people from out of town who don't know Nashville Bourbon Company picks is to let them try one of these, and they are always blown away by how young the whiskey is, but how old it tastes. This particular one is a 6-year-old from the Mash and Journey Whiskey Club, and there's no possible way you'd ever try this and think it's 6 years old. The Copper and Cask stuff is really good as well. This is 4 years old and drinks older than that. Absolutely love both of these products and would highly recommend them as like that nice little rare, hard to find twist that you can still kind of find.
That's it for this week. Thanks so much for watching.
Be good to each other, and if you want to do some good, find our email address in the video description below. It's right down there. You can get in touch and talk to us about the upcoming charity live stream that we do every year for To Right Love on Her Arms, a mental health charity that provides direct hope and help for people who are in need. We go right through GoFundMe and PayPal's giving fund so that all the money goes straight to that charity organization, and we cannot be more excited about this year. Last year we raised $15,000 for them. This year we're trying to eclipse that, and we can do it with your help. It's a community effort. We are the hosts, and we need bottle donations to help make this happen. So if you're willing to earmark a bottle to the side and donate it to the cause, just hang on to it reach out to us through email, say what you're willing to donate, and we can put it in the giveaway, and boom, there we go. You're a part of making a big difference in some people's lives who really need it. And we'll end it on that note. Till next time, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.